So yeah, this is a really good reading for you, Aries. Okay, let's get started. Coming from the past, we have the Hermit card reversed, and this is a beautiful card for you, Aries, because I know a lot of you have had a kind of trying love life in the past, and there's a lot of unanswered questions. There's a lot of mystery and anger and resentment, I guess, built up that you've taken some time apart to, taken some time alone, okay, to kind of reminisce and figure things out. And what I'm really sensing for you, Aries, even if you're in a relationship, is you have taken this time, you've gone inside, you've thought and pondered and figured things out, and you've just decided to just completely not even care about it anymore. Okay, so if you're in a relationship, you're not caring about the issue anymore. You're just moving on from the issue and your relationship's going to be fine again. If you're single, you've been probably angry and upset and kind of felt like maybe there's some sort of injustice done or complete misunderstanding. And after this in your past, it's turned reversed, right? So you're really, you're not even really thinking about it anymore. You're just done thinking about it and not even caring. And it's just like water under the bridge, and you're just excited for the next phase of your life. Okay. So this is good because I know, Aries, for a lot of you, especially in all my private readings that I've done and a lot of questions and comments that I've gotten, you've been really frustrated and you've been kind of, kind of retreated from the world because you've been upset and deeply, deeply hurt. And if this is reversed, so you're not in that space anymore, okay? You're just back to your awesome, happy self like you do. And you're the Aries, right? All of fire signs are like the eternal optimist. They see good in everything and good in everybody. You do tend to get hurt a lot because you're so positive. People really let you down a lot. You get discouraged. You get disappointed by people a lot because you kind of get fed a lot of BS, which seems weird because a lot of Aries and fire signs in general, they come off very strong. But that's our sun sign, right? So that's kind of how people think we should be. But how we really are in our real life and what we portray outwards to the world is what our rising sign is. So if you're a water sign, rising sign, or an air sign, you kind of can take things to heart. And so even though people think you're really strong and strong, that's the word I keep coming to. Even if people think you're really strong and sure, you tend to really get hurt a lot because people can lead you astray and take advantage of you and lie to you, and you believe it because you believe that they are a good person and you believe that what they're saying is real. And so you kind of get taken back a lot. And so when you do that, you get very hurt and you retreat into yourself for a while until you can kind of redevelop your strength. And then you're kind of like, well, I'm back with a bang, and you always are. You're out of all the signs, Aries, you're the ones that bounce back. Not necessarily the fastest, but you bounce back the strongest, okay? Okay, anyway, if you're in a relationship, you're moving on from an issue and you're going to be happy again, happy spring, yay, okay? If you are single, you're done with anything that's in your past and you're excitedly moving forward and you're going to be pretty social, okay? So... and if you just started dating someone, even then, you're letting go of everything that's in your past, okay? We also just had a solar eclipse in Pisces at the end of February, and that has had everybody, random stuff, okay, from the past. Like, people from 5 or 6, 7, 8 years ago calling you out of the blue and wanting to meet, okay? Random stuff from the past coming back, a lot of reminiscing of old partners, lots of weird dreams people have been having. So anyway, that's going to happen from about the end of February through mid-March. And then Venus is going retrograde, which is crazy because we're already bringing forth that history and that emotional history from the eclipse. Then when Venus goes retrograde, it happens again and kind of amplifies it. So a lot of times during Venus retrograde, a lot of times exes come back. Okay, but these could be exes from like a decade ago. Okay, if you're single. So just kind of be on the lookout for that. When Venus is retrograde, it's never a good idea to start an actual new solid relationship. It's kind of risky. And it's also, you kind of you take things at face value, okay? Don't read positivity into something that somebody says, because most likely they're full of BS, okay? Okay, Aries. And what your primary position is the Seven of Swords, and this is a card of sneaky behavior, overconfidence. It is reversed, okay? So combined with what's happening in your past, this moment of solitude and time that you've had, you really are just moving on and you're done. You're not even like thinking about anything in the past, and it's like, who cares if anybody was lying or cheating? I don't even care. It's not even impacting me anymore, okay? It's just done. So what you're doing is your benefit. And I love to see this, Aries. This is you bouncing back, is working. The Eight of Pentacles, okay? This is you working. Putting your head down, focusing on work, making money, all right? That's what you do. That's what you do best. Aries is work and be impressive, right? So do that, because when you do that, everything churns your way. You know exactly what I'm talking about. What's grounding your March, at least the beginning of March, is the Hanged Man. So this, again, is a symbol of, can be a symbol of delay, but it's also a symbol of trials overcome. And since I am an Aries and I'm always pretty positive, I like to focus on the words trials overcome, because it just falls right in line with either being able to trust the situation or not even caring about it anymore. It's just not even affecting you, and moving on. Okay, focusing on work. You're overcoming anything that has hurt you in the past, and you're moving forward. Okay. Now, Seven of Cups reversed. This is usually a card of a lot of options, or looking up into the heavens, or seeking external guidance from somewhere in terms of, say, you have a lot of options, emotional options, a lot of relationship options, and you're not sure what to do. Now, when this is reversed, it's because there's not options, or you haven't focused on that. Okay. And Aries, if you are just dating, you really haven't focused on that, because, you've been working, or you're planning on just working. So you're out socializing with your friends. Okay. You're meeting a lot of people that way, but you haven't been putting a lot of energy into your love life, because you've been focusing on yourself. Okay. Which is a good thing. Probably getting in shape, probably focusing on work, probably focusing on possibly getting over something, and focusing on your finances and your life and the direction and path it's going. Okay, you can be a very strong leader of yourself if you allow it, Aries, and this is stating that you are on that way. Okay, even if you're in a relationship, there probably was emotional issues going on, fights, little tiffs, that kind of started really bothering you, and you're just you're reeling it back in and focusing on you, because in those situations, all you can do is make yourself better and make yourself as good as you can be. And then, you're in a better mental state to accept things, and people accept you even more, okay? Because you're happy with yourself. Okay. In the future, Three of Cups, we have a very social March, okay? It's spring. Trips are planned, okay? You might be, I was going to say overseas. Maybe that's next month. I don't know. But you might be going out, meeting a lot of people, okay? Going out with your groups of girls, groups of guys, getting involved in sporting events. This is how you see a situation, Aries. The reason why I said sporting events is because we have the Page of Rods here. Now, regarding your love life and your social life, really, the reason why I said getting involved in sporting events and doing a lot of outdoorsy activities is because the Page of Wands is fiery energy, right? It's very youthful and young, and it likes that whole adventurous aura, okay, that adventurous mindset. He's peeking over the fence. He's ready to jump over the fence and see what's over there. So you're going to be meeting a lot of people. You're going to be getting involved in a lot of things, and you're going to be focusing on yourself, okay? Really focusing on yourself, doing things you want to do, spending time with people you want to spend time with, okay? Work's going great. Social life is going great. Active life is going great. So what a better formula to bring in love, okay? Even if you're in a relationship, what a better formula to bring back love, okay? Get happy, get healthy, get social. All right, now how your partner sees you, or a love interest, okay? We have the King of Cups. Now, This is a watery energy. This is the card of Pisces. He's looking towards the past. Okay, so you may be you may have somebody from your past or a current interest, somebody that's interested in you that you're not really knowing about. Okay, someone could be watching you go about your life. Someone could be thinking about you and noticing, these changes, positive changes, and happiness that's surrounding you right now. I don't know if you have a partner that is a water sign or has a lot of watery tendencies, watery energy. They're definitely looking at you as somebody that is more, I guess, emotionally in control. Okay, and it's because you're focusing on money, social, and activities. It's like they're viewing you as somebody that has more of a grasp on themselves. Okay, because Aries, something that we do is when we get into a relationship, sometimes we can kind of lose ourselves in the belief of something that might really not be there at all. Okay, so you kind of got to pull it back in and get back to your own core, and then you become really happy, and then you also become very attractive, and people notice that. Okay, this is also Aries. March is your birth month. Okay, so March 21st, we're entering your new solar year. So what this means is you're having all of this pent up energy that you're finishing off from the last solar year, and you're really ready for new beginnings come March 21st. Okay. Plus it is the spring equinox. And so that also means Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So that also means it's actually the first of the astrological year. Okay. So it's a very interesting time of year because you do represent youth. You represent new beginnings. You represent fresh starts. You represent endless amounts of energy and growth just in who you are as being an Aries. And so we're really tailing off the very end, and we're getting ready for new beginnings on all sorts of fronts, right? And you can feel it. You know that that's what's happening. So whatever it is you've been preparing for it by focusing on yourself, great. Someone might be taking notice. In your hopes and fears position, we have the Four of Swords reversed. Now, I love this. I love that this is reversed for you, Aries, because this means that this rest, okay, you may have been sick, okay? I've actually been pretty sick this last month while I was dealing with this house, like sicker than I've been in years. But regardless of actually having sickness, you may have been sick. You may have also just been resting, okay? And we know that you have been taking a time out, Aries, but with this being reversed, it's just saying that you're done resting. It's really go time, and you're really excited about it. Okay, so you've taken this time out, this mental time out, this mental preparatory. Really, you're resting your mind. You may have been stressed out. You may have been physically ill, and you're ready. Okay, you're ready. Now we have the Ace of Swords in your outcome position, and this is a card of mental clarity. Okay. You are not caring about anything in the past anymore. Okay. Anything that happened, anything that you felt was unjust, anything that you felt was anything. Okay. You're only looking forward, and you're excited about it. This is Ace of Swords represents new beginnings. It represents kind of a forceful, fierce energy. Okay. Pushing forward with complete mental clarity. And you have, because if you've actually been focusing on yourself and getting yourself physically fit, financially fit, socially fit, you're ready to take on whatever's next. Okay, you're very excited about it. Overall message for March, okay? You're in your element, okay? King of Wands. You're owning yourself, owning your direction, owning your activities, owning your mind. Everything is you owning yourself, okay? You're not even looking back. He's only looking forward. Okay, this is also you, Four of Cups. This is a watery energy where there's love involved. People are offering you love. You're not offering anybody love. Okay, you're not even caring about it right now. You are focusing on yourself. You're open to love, okay, but on your time frame. And even if you're in a relationship, you're in this go zone, okay? You're not in this emotionally dreary, I need this, I need that, I want this, I want to cuddle. You're not in that space, that headspace right now, okay? You love that, but not now, Okay, it's go time for you. You're focusing on yourself. Love offers may be there. You're apathetic towards them. Okay, and I love that the Seven of Pentacles is reversed. Okay, this is a card of starting to feel tired and weary because we are not seeing the fruits of our labor. When it's reversed, we're not tired and we are seeing the fruits of our labor. Okay, 10, the number 10 represents a completion point or a maximization of something that we're doing. And 7 is almost 10. Okay. In the tarot, there's kind of 3 little hiccup points where we're on our pathway from a 1 to a 10. There's 3 hiccup points. Okay. There's the 3s. There's the 5s where there's a lot of fighting. And then there's the 7s. Okay. 7s are a hiccup point. It's the final stage where you get tired and weary before you start really giving the final push. Now, this is your benefit card, the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, your overall energy is you're not feeling tired anymore. It's because you're starting to really just hone in and do your work. Okay, I know I'm busier than I've ever been before, in a long time. So I hope that you're actually feeling that energy too. Okay, you're not tired. You're honing it in. You're going for the end goal. And you're owning your whole energy and your whole power, and you're loving it, okay? People can come or go. You're not really caring, okay? Over time, as you get back into this zone, over time, obviously, you're going to want to start warming up and opening up to people. But for at least the first part of March, you're not having it, okay? You're just only focusing on yourself. And that directly correlates, Aries, with the spring equinox and, your birth of or the beginning of your solar year anyway. So as we get through March and start into April, you'll be a lot more open and receptive to